Meet Marry Ann Bevan, who was born in 1874 and grew up in Kent, England with her seven brothers and sisters. She was a beautiful and healthy child. She later became a nurse and dreamed of having a big family. In her late 20s, she married Thomas Bevan and had four children. It was an ordinary but beautiful life, and it seemed to be a long lasting thing until tragedy struck. At the age of 32, she started developing symptoms of acromegaly, a condition in which abnormal growth of hands, feet, and face occurs due to overproduction of growth hormone. There was no cure for the disorder, so we can only try to imagine the horror the beautiful young woman experienced when she realized what was happening to her. There was one good thing that her husband stood by her side and supported their children, but that was not the end of her difficulties because after 11 years of marriage, he died. She had lost her job too, and the family was left destitute with no means to support themselves. But then she saw an ad in a newspaper, and the ad was asking for wanted ugliest woman, nothing repulsive, maimed, or disfigured. Good pay guaranteed and long engagement for successful applicant. Send recent photograph. It sounded like outlandish, but for our mother, it was an opportunity for the better future of her children. The ad was for a freak show, in which the spectators were amused by humiliating a person based on his/her appearance. But the only thing in front of her eyes was the better future of her children, in which they would have good to eat, good to wear, and better education. So she decided to accept the job after getting proposal. She became successful and moved to the US in 1920. There she became a part of a freak show where she was dressed in ridiculous clothes to show her worst features. After seeing her, people laughed and humiliated her and made degrading remarks, but that was considered entertainment and they were still humans. Life separated her from her children, but in the space of 2 years, she made £20,000, the equivalent to £50,000 nowadays. She became able to send her children to boarding and often wrote to them. She developed a drinking problem in her later years and remained in USA for the remainder of her life, working for the freak show. In 1933, she died at the age of 59 and was buried in England. Humanity's cruelty forced her to seek degrading job to ensure her family was fed. Salute to all the good mothers.